Hello, everyone. My name is Scott Long, and I apologize for this presentation being so very late. COVID 19 has had a big impact on my life. No, I didn't catch it, but it's affected just about everything else, and I'm sure it's affected yours as well. However, new studies show that avoiding people no longer means you're an asshole. It's actually called social distancing, and it's what we're supposed to do. How about that? And speaking of social distancing, please be respectful and maintain my well-being and health as well as your own, and get back about 6 feet from your computer. Okay? All right, let's get started. Scott Long, who is this guy? Well, he's actually me, and we're here to learn a little bit about me. All right, here's the outline of what we're going to be doing. We kind of already did the beginning. We're going to talk about some things and stuff and some more things and stuff, and I don't know, maybe we'll try to figure it all out, and then we'll end at some point, hopefully in about 10 minutes. All right, let's move. So, I personally think I'm a big puzzle. Not super complicated once you put it together, but there are a lot of pieces, so we should probably get to work. It all started once upon a time when a man met a woman. It was a woman who was from Johnston County, North Carolina, and a man who was from Georgia. A man who, well, actually I never met, but that's okay. Guess what? A bouncing baby boy was born. That's me, Scott Long, right there. And how adorable is that picture, right? So I became more adorable. Years passed or whatever. I started turning into a handsome young man. Obviously, my lack of fashion sense started at an early age because my mother sent me to school in stupid striped turtlenecks, but, you know, what do you do? And then I got my first bike. And is this a cool bike? No, not at all. I think it's like a 1912 Bandit edition, but it was mine and I was proud of it and I rode it to death. But as unfortunate as this bicycle may be, it wasn't as unfortunate as this. Yes, that's right, elementary and junior high happened, and, well, you know, it probably happened to you too. You're just not brave enough to put this pic out on the internet. But don't worry, the hero of this story, me, made a comeback and turned into a typical teenager, made it through high school, and graduated in the year 1990 from Smithfield-Selma High School. Some of you probably weren't even born in 1990, but that's okay too. Then I made the tour of colleges. I started out at Campbell, did a lot of things except make good grades, came back to Johnston Community College because I was out of money, and eventually transferred to State, where, after going for 2 years in commuting, I burned out and decided to begin my career in EMS. In 1996, I became an EMT, in 97 an intermediate, and a paramedic in 1999. While I was an EMT in 1996, I got my very first job with a transport service, Johnston Ambulance Service. I'm sure many of you remember it, located over there in Selma, North Carolina. And speaking of Selma, Selma actually turned out to be my very first paramedic job. I've been volunteering with them for about 3.5 years, and so it seemed the obvious choice when a job opening came about. Well, 20 years later, I went from starving medic to starving business owner. About a year ago, I started my own training company, and, well, I haven't lost my house yet, and I'm not super skinny, so obviously I'm eating. So I guess things could be worse. However, like I said, this COVID thing is really taking a toll. All right, during all that, what happened? Met a girl, I married a girl. The result, it was a complete and total dumpster fire. However, I got these guys, and they changed my life. They changed who I am to my very core. My oldest is now 15 and my youngest is 12, and I don't know where the time has gone. But we've always done just about everything together. We go places, we see things, we do things, we make things. We just have a lot of fun. We fish. Me and my oldest, we hunt. We do a lot of things outside, everything from riding bikes and playing baseball to just lounging by the pool. We also do things inside. We game, we do projects, and apparently we make really stupid faces at cameras, as you see down there at the bottom. We learn things. I like to teach. Everything from cooking to how to build and drive. And yes, right there on the right-hand side, you'll see we learned our multiplication tables with a dry erase marker on a big glass door. And we play a lot. We just do stupid things. And no, I did not make my child shrink wrap himself in a black trash bag. It was completely and totally YouTube's fault. Many years ago, Noggin walked up. Well, his name's Ranger, but he had a giant head, so we call him Noggin, or Nog, or Nagina Gigante, or Cabeza Grande, and he's been part of our family ever since. And several years after that, Sophie Girl showed up. She actually belongs to my youngest, but, I mean, when he walks in with a dog, what are you going to do? Yes, it's a Chihuahua. This is where we live. This is actually where I grew up. My stepfather passed away many years ago, and after he did, my mother moved, and I purchased the house that I grew up in. It's not really fair to my boys, though, because I know where all the hiding places are. And we like to spend time on our patio. During the summer, during the winter, it doesn't really matter. I don't take my umbrella down just because it gets cold. We sit outside, and, well, apparently we drink cold beer and sit by a fire, but that's kind of my happy place. The next most important thing to me would be my family. Everyone from my sister and aunts and uncles, but especially my mom. So, here are things that you probably already know. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't, but I like shooting stuff. I like shooting lots of stuff, and I do shoot a lot of stuff. Once again, there's a cold beer in this picture. I'm seeing a trend. And, well, there you have it. Guns and cold beer. It's okay. It's Johnston County, North Carolina. It's completely and totally acceptable. And yes, it's okay for children underage to shoot automatic weapons as long as they're under supervision. Next slide. Once again, more cold beer. Like to spend time in the backyard playing cornhole, and we already referred to doing things outside or whatnot. And Jeeps. People who know me know I love Jeeps. We take them apart, we put them back together, and make them better than they were before. And we do it as a family experience. So, I mean, it's not only fun and educational, but it gives us a little chance to bond. See, we start off like that. We end up like this. That's my current Jeep. I call her Snow White. And here are the tour of Jeeps. It may be an addiction. I may have a problem, but that's okay. It's my money. You don't need to worry about it. Anyway, I mentioned teaching earlier, and it's something that I really love to do. Apparently, after researching my family, 90% of my father's side, you know, the guy I never saw again, 90% of them were all educators, from college professors to high school principals and teachers all along. So I don't know, maybe it's in my blood or maybe not, but I do enjoy doing it. I enjoy teaching new EMTs and paramedics how to be good technicians, because, you know, we're all probably going to have to call 911 one day, and who wants an idiot to show up, right? But here are the things that most people don't know. I am a grill master. That's right, certified grill master. I grill year round, not just in the summer, and it is part of my patio experience. I also like to cook, and no, these pictures did not come off Pinterest. No, they did not come off the Food Network website. They all came directly out of my kitchen, because presentation is everything. All the way from home cooking to Oriental cooking and taco pies to the top right-hand corner, which is my granny's cabbage and ham hock. I get healthy a little bit. Well, I guess if you took all that bacon and dressing off, it would be healthy. But we make a salad, and Waffle House, who's got anything on us, right? I guess I got a job there. If I can get a job there if all else fails. We also bake desserts, and those are my mama's famous buttermilk pies up there in the top left-hand corner. God, now I'm getting hungry. Anyway, my favorite food in the entire world would be chicken wings, the one thing that I cannot make. How ironic is that? Huh. Hooters 3 Mile Island, to be specific. Also, things you may not have known, I'm a reader, a big reader. I mean, I read a lot. These are half the books that I took out of my house when I was making room for more books. Yeah, sad, but whatever. I also like building things. I've done it for years. My stepdad taught me how. I like doing home remodeling projects like this when I tore my bathroom apart, but it usually turns out decently, I guess. All right, let's wrap it all up. I love Jeeps. I've had a bunch of them. I hope I have a whole lot more. I love my family. I love my boys. I love spending time with them. Everything from playing stupid games to our full contact Easter egg hunt that we have every single year. I like watching them grow. I like watching them develop. The most gratifying thing in my entire life is watching them turn into the individuals and young men that they are supposed to be. It's pretty rewarding. Yes, they do stupid things like freeze each other's shoes or wrap each other's phones up or whatever, but, you know, they're kids and we have a good time. People don't know that me and my youngest have coffee together every morning, and yeah, I do stupid little handprint things like you see down there on snow days, because it's memories, right? I love my family. I love my dog. I love my friends. I love watching my kids play sports. These are all the things that are super important to me. I like building things. I like cooking things. I like cooking more things, apparently. I don't remember putting this slide in. Anyway, you guys are feel free to stop by, hang out on the patio, have a cold beer. Maybe we'll throw something on the grill. Whoa, wait, there's a little bit more. This guy, who would be me, looks like a total jerk. Are these post office wanted posters, or are they old driver's license pictures? Never mind, it doesn't matter. I'm not that guy anymore. Today, I am Batman. Thanks for watching.